Hey, babe. So for your 50th, I asked people to make a tribute to you, their favorite memories, things they love about you. Of course, Anne being Anne made it extremely complicated because I don't understand technology very well. I'm doing better, but there's some things, I make complicated. And so probably not as many people did this as maybe wanted to because me, but I just watched all these videos that friends and family have sent to you. And of course it would not be a good video if Anne didn't cry, but we just have some really amazing friends and 3 wonderful children who wouldn't be who they are today if it were not for you, because you are such an amazing father and such a great friend and, of course, a wonderful husband. And I feel so lucky to be married to you and to be loved by you and to be a better person every day because of the input you put into my life. And I'm so thankful for you and who you are and all that you do for our family and for the community around us. I love you, babe, and I hope you enjoy these videos and realize and know what a huge impact you're having on this world. Happy 50th. I love you.
Hey, Stacey. Just wanted to wish you a happy 50th birthday. And all that means is you're getting old just like the rest of us. But we love you guys and wish you were closer so we could see you more. But happy birthday.
So this is Keith Campbell making a video for Stacey Campbell for his 50th birthday. Lori's sick, she can't make it. Was trying to think of some story I could make fun of Stacey with. Best one I can think of is I'm at home farming, working on a tractor. Stacey's in high school. I see him leave, say goodbye. Like 30 seconds later, he comes in the shop, all torn up, beat up, bleeding, clothes torn, and I really thought he'd been in a fight. I asked him what had happened, and he said he had a wreck. Go down the road where he had the wreck in his car, and it is completely on its top. He had to crawl out through the window, and somebody picked him up and brought him home. It was so squished. Kelly and I went down there with the tractor, got a chain on this car and flipped it over. I sat on the top of the car and steered it on the way home while Kelly pulled it in the tractor. That's how squished down the top of that car was. I understand that this was before cell phones, so he couldn't have been texting or something. But it sounded like his excuse was a tree jumped out in front of him or something ridiculous. So nobody really knows what happened. I still think of that every once in a while. I thought it was kind of amazing at the time. Number one, that he didn't die, but number two, the circumstances surrounding it. Regardless, happy birthday. Hope this finds you well. Hope you get to have a good birthday and do some cool stuff. Thank you. See ya.
Hey Dad, happy birthday. Mom had this wonderful idea to make a video tribute to you, and we talked about our favorite memories and why we love you, so here's mine. Dad, you're so understanding and loving to everyone around you. No matter who they are, what their past is, you always love them unconditionally, and I really look up to you from that, and I really strive to be like that. You're incredible. I love you, Dad. I don't even know where to start. You love everyone without hesitation, and especially me and all the other all the other kids. Hannah and Katie, you love all of us unconditionally, and it's really incredible. I love you for loving me. And as of memories, I'm not sure if I have any specific memories, but I think events of like Costa Rica or California, of trips that we've been on together, that was just, those two things are just so incredible. And being with you, just you on a trip like that, is something I want to do with my kids. I want to do with you again. And yeah, I love that. And thank you so much for giving me those opportunities to go with you. These next few years, Dad, are going to be really hard without you and Mom and the girls. But I know I'm going to be fine because of you and because of how you raised me. So thank you for that. And so thank you for being a great father and mentor. Anyway, happy birthday. I love you. And yeah, I love you so much.
Hey Dad, Mom instructed a bunch of us to make tribute videos to you, and I cannot pick just one memory because I have 21 years of them. So a couple of my favorite memories with you that really just encapsulate your character and have really just shown me the kind of person that I want to be would have to be when we went prom dress shopping together, and it was a bunch of girls and their moms waiting in line, and then me and you. And you were just so fun about it. You made it such a fun experience, but it could have been really weird to be a bunch of moms and you, but it was just super fun. Also moving is so hard and awful. And when you came out here and helped us, you made it so much fun for me by like dancing in our empty apartment. And then in between trips, after our first trip, when I was getting really stressed out, just stopping and being like, let's go get breakfast instead of doing another trip. Let's just take some time and eat. I needed that, and I don't know if you know how much I needed that, but that really just helped set the tone for the rest of the day. And obviously a couple weeks ago when I sat in the airport for 12 hours, and without question you came and picked me up, and we drove straight to a grocery store and got junk food. That day would have been really awful had it not been for you kind of swooping in and saving the day. You just always have such a fun attitude about everything, and that's really inspiring. That's something that I want to have. You bring such a light sense of humor to even the darkest situations, and you make everything fun, and you really ground everything in your faith, and that's something that I just really admire. Thank you for being you, Dad. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday! It's the big 5-0. This is take like a million of this video. I can't seem to get it right. But I did just want to say I love you, and I am very upset that I could not make it to the party because this is the big 5-0. I wish I was there. You know, since I am the favorite, I know you're gonna miss me the most. So I do feel terrible that I will be working on your birthday, but I wanted to send in this video and answer the question, which is my favorite memory. Which is kind of impossible to answer as one of your kids because just had so many great memories, of course. Like any of the times that you took us out of school, those were always so much fun. I remember the one time you took us out and we went to that trampoline world and watched How to Train Your Dragon, and we're all blown away by it, and it was so great. And then another time we went to go see Source Code. I remember that was just us two. And then for my 16th birthday we went to Universal, which was so much fun. Can't believe how long ago that was. Sorry. So it's just hard for me to pick one moment or like one memory to talk about, but I do just love how like supportive and how much you love us and are so gracious with us, because we were little shits, still are, big shits now, but the patience that you've bestowed upon us is incredible, thinking back on how I acted, not just, how I acted, and how stubborn we both are. I just wanted to say I love you. And I think the memory that I want to actually talk about is a couple years ago when I was still living in the Springs. It was my birthday, and I met you guys in Denver to have dinner, my 20th birthday. And so I was coming home, and I slid on some ice, and I totaled the car. So then I called you guys, and I didn't know what to do, but you dropped everything and came down to help me with all of that. We went to the mechanics, and I was still in a bit of shock this whole time. I still didn't really know what was going on, just because I just gotten over the whole bed bug thing, and I was just starting to kind of get back into it and have a normal life without bed bugs. But you came down and helped me with all of that. You took care of the mechanic thing, and then you got me the rental, and you probably got food, but I remember we went to go see The Revenant, and that was my favorite. I just love, that's another thing, is you kind of have always throughout my childhood, whenever something bad would happen, we'd go see a movie. So we went to see The Revenant, and that was incredible. And then I remember when, I think another time something happened with the bedbugs, I don't know what happened, but you came down to the Springs, and we saw Mission Impossible 5. So those were really the two bright spots of that time in the Springs that I had, that really helped me and kind of showed me how much you love me, and I knew how much you loved me, but it was just a time when I really needed to be feel appreciated and to be loved on, and I just wanted to say thank you for that. That was really sweet, and I think about that a lot because of how gracious you were, and you just took care of everything, didn't even blink. It's great. So thank you again. Happy birthday, 50th. I love you. Miss you.
Hi, Stacey.
Hey,
Happy
Stace.
birthday. You can't be 50. You just turned 40 a couple of years ago.
It's not fair.
No way.
Makes me old.
Wish we could be there to celebrate with you. And we just wanted to send a video to tell you how much we love you and are so thankful that you're in our lives.
We're glad we get to see you every other year. Wish we could see you every year or more often. When you come to Chicago, sometimes.
My favorite thing about you is your honesty and your vulnerability and your authenticity. I think you're one of the most authentic people I know. And I need you in my life, and I'm so thankful you're in my life. I'm thankful that you brought Anne into my life because I think she's someone really special. And we're supposed to share a favorite memory. So Leon can start.
I got lots of them. One was Power Bait, your commercial for Power Bait in Colorado. Another was when you were Rock Hammer in the dramas at SIU. And then the other one was the look on your face at the end of your wedding when we prayed for you and Anne. You had lots of joy and happiness on your face, and I'll never forget it.
And I think mine was when I was videotaping you, that you had caught a fish, but we all knew that you didn't want to touch the fish. So you were describing on the video how as soon as I turned the camera off, you were going to cut it and gut it.
Oh, yeah.
And
Eat it.
None of us believed it was true. We knew it wasn't true. So we have lots more. We look forward to many, many more years of
I'm not done
friendship.
with you.
Oh, okay.
And the group I had with you guys was the best group I ever had. It was the richest discipleship experience. And I just appreciate you for looking at life from all angles, like Mandy said, very authentically, and really chewing on the Word of God and making it relevant to your everyday. And we just love you tons.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Stacey Campbell, happy 50th birthday. Even as I'm recording this, I'm looking at myself and realized how I've aged since I've known you since 1989, going on 30 years. I know in the lead up to this was like share memories and all these things, and so many. I was thinking the things that we've done together. We've from traveling. We've performed live music. We've done drama together. We've done commercials, embarrassing commercials together, short films that you've produced, directed, and whatever else. We've done that together. We've been in car accidents together. So it's kind of hard for me to narrow that stuff down, quite honestly. Obviously, one of the most meaningful memories was that you were able to marry Carrie and I. Hannah and Katie were our flower girls. Again, 50, showing how many years have passed since we've known of one another. Lived in a couple different places together, so a lot of that stuff, too much to mention, quite honestly. Here's what I know about you, Stacey, and I know will not change for me about you, and as to this day, and it's been almost 30 years. When I'm going through it, when something has come up for me, when I need someone to talk to, when I need someone to bounce something off of, when I need to be comforted, whatever the case, when there's big stuff, you're the guy I call. I don't know. Well, I do know that will not change. Again, obviously, we're unable to see one another often, which is unfortunate. Hopefully, a season, and we can change that. But you're the guy. That's a small list for me, and you're on it. You'll always be on it, and I'll always be grateful that you're on it. So, happy 50th. I understand I'll be away. We're out of town when the big celebration is, but I truly love you. I love your family. I hope you know that I would want to be on your list, or you certainly could call me at any time. I'd do anything for you. So happy 50th birthday. I'm not far behind, but just a reminder to you and Ann that I will always be younger than both of you.
Hey, Stacey Campbell. Wanted to spend a little bit of time wishing you a happy 50th birthday, and unfortunately life's chaotic, so here I am at my son's baseball practice, recording this last minute. Sorry for last minute, but I hope you enjoy it. Love you, man, and wish I could see you more often and talk to you more often. So, with that being said, I want to kick things off with the following. Check it. I'm hip on the tip, I got the fly trip. When you hear my rhymes, I know you jump ship like a big mouth bass. I can rap real fast, better listen up and kick your boy. You better know better, I don't write a swear letter, I don't even play like that. I don't need it, you don't need it, clean rap is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Stacey Campbell in the house. Boom! Okay, I hope you liked that. That was really embarrassing to do in my car, and I had to do about 50 takes, but hopefully it came across okay, and it brings back some good memories to some great jams. Okay, lastly, I just wanted to quickly put together something kind of in the spirit of Jeff Foxworthy's You Might Be a Redneck. I'm calling it You Might Be Stacey Campbell. So here's my top 10 list of You Might Be Stacey Campbell. If you have the habit of suddenly breaking into a song via whistling, you might be Stacey Campbell. If you think it's a hoot to say hello to random strangers, you might be Stacey Campbell. If, when you wave to someone, it may require a bit of contortion. I don't know how you do it. Next, if you're able to eat almost an entire gallon of ice cream in a single sitting, you might be Stacey Campbell. If most of your family have gender-neutral names, you might be Stacey Campbell. If one of your best stories involves a three-legged cow, you might be Stacey Campbell. If you're only one of a handful of people who think DC is better than Marvel, you might be Stacey Campbell. If you've ever kidnapped a friend, put children's underwear on their head, and made them stand by the roadside waving at people driving by, you might be Stacey Campbell. If you've ever passed a car on the highway using the shoulder in the grass, you might be Stacey Campbell. And lastly, on a more serious note, if you regularly think outside the box and challenge others around you to do the same, you might be Stacey Campbell. Happy birthday, man. Love you. Wish I could be there. 5-0, that's an awful lot. Half century mark, but you did it, dude. Love you, and hope to see you soon. Take care. I'm hip on the tip, I got the fly trip. When you hear my rhymes, you know I'll jump ship. You're the big now, I'm hip on. No, I'm not. I'm hip on the tip, I got the fly trip. When you hear my rhymes, I know you jump ship like a big. Ah! Dang it! I'm doing with this for you, man. Stop following, piece of crap.
Hey Stacey, I love your brother. I'm just thinking about you today on your birthday. I'm actually up here in Boulder at the Latino Festival, and we got a booth for Global Hope, so I'm manning that. And anyway, gosh, you just keep getting better with age, smarter. You're like passed me up in wisdom a million years ago. I wish I was there with you personally today to celebrate. I know your family will be there, several friends. So I value our friendship together. You mean a whole lot to me. Love you so much. Happy birthday.
With all the talented and creative people that you know, Stacey, I bet you're going to get some fun, awesome videos. This one's not going to be one of them. I'm in my kitchen and I just want to be part of saying happy birthday to you and thinking about the ways that you have enriched my life. So why do I love Stacey Campbell is because I have been able to have some of the richest, most life-giving conversations with you. I have loved those times, and whether it was just the two of us talking about deep and important things or you leading conversation, it just has always been such a neat experience for me. You are just a fun-loving, sweet guy underneath your obnoxious personality, and I am so glad that you're one of my friends. One of my favorite memories that I thought of was when you and Ann came over. I think we were decorating Easter eggs, and I was making pizza, and we were standing around in the kitchen drinking and talking, and it was when I blew up the pizza crust and it went all over the pan, and we just all laughed so hard, and Anne was like, "This is awesome, it's like Chicago pizza." So anyway, just being with you guys, being with you, it's always a blast. Hope we have many more of those moments. Just want to say happy birthday. It's amazing that you are 50 years old, and you're looking great, you're doing great, and I'm really happy for you. Love you, friend. Happy birthday.
I love your heart. I love your sarcasm and your sense of humor and your laugh. I love that you can view most things from about 10,000 feet up, but you still see the important details. You bring joy with you everywhere you go, and you light up a room when you walk into it. I love that you lead with your heart while still remembering to check in with your head. I love a lot about you, and I'm really thankful for your friendship. Happy 50th, Stacey. I love you.
Happy birthday, Stacey. I'm so excited that we get to have a day to celebrate you and all that you are. I love your sense of community and how you bring joy to everyone around you and how you're always cheering for the underdog and helping them out. I love watching you as a father, not only with your own kids, but with all the kids around you. I love your soul and your mind and everything that is so good to help out everyone around you. Thanks for all you do. Have a wonderful day.
Hi, Stacey. Happy birthday. I think this is such a neat idea, and I wanted to say that the fact that your family thought up this idea for your birthday is exactly what I want to tribute you for. So I've said this to you many times, but I want to say it very directly and very permanently. You and Anne are two of the best parents I've ever met, and I cannot think of something more meaningful than raising incredible human beings and what that says about who you are and your legacy. Your kids are strong, they're confident, they're kind, they're intelligent, they know how to work hard, they have loyalty. Those are all things you've taught them, and frankly, things that you and Anne have taught me over the years. To really know someone, to know how to forgive, to know how to love, to know how to persevere, to know when to let go, to understand how seasons of life work. All of these things you've just been incredible at. You pursue the things that you love with all of the gusto and energy that life has to offer. And I truly aspire to be like you and Anne in your marriage and in your parenting. So happy birthday. You're super old. That's the only thing that I can say negative, is that you're really, really old right now. I love you with all my heart, and it's an honor to be your
Hey Stacey, happy 50th birthday. You may be a lot older than me, but you have a lot more hair than me, so good for you. I truly appreciate our friendship and the years that we've been friends, in spite of the fact that you have a never-ending bias towards DC Comics, which is clearly in the wrong. But seriously, I appreciate the breadth and depth of our friendship and the fact that we can talk about a comic book movie or a video game, and also have a conversation about losing my grandmother and how difficult that grief is and how it affects my family and my daughter. I appreciate the fact that you are someone I can truly count on all the time. I appreciate your humor and the many years that we've been friends, and seriously, you're really old. But happy birthday, regardless. Go Marvel.
Happy birthday, Stacey. We love you.
Good.
Hey,
Stacey.
Stacey. Happy 50th birthday.
Yes. We're sharing memories, I guess, all the fun. Probably, I'm guessing, our best memory of you is special day.
The Wizard of Oz.
Yes, when you and I were both snowflakes.
That was my favorite memory of you.
Probably the most memorable thing I can maybe think of.
Yeah,
you as
I
well.
think that was pretty good.
Yeah, you know,
pretty good.
Followed probably closely by our wedding or something like that, but I don't know.
Yep, for sure, for sure. Definitely our wedding was the best wedding I've ever been to, and that was mostly because of you and the beautiful ceremony that you gave to us, and
how you fit the word bastards in. That was just brilliant.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you for that.
yes.
So,
But you were awesome, and we were so happy to have you officiate our day, and your family is always one that I've looked to now I'm getting teary. That hopefully our family can be so much like your family, because you're so wonderful, and so by far our wedding is my favorite memory of you, and yeah.
Definitely. And yeah, we love you. Keep falling on, you snowflake. You beautiful, beautiful snowflake. And we hope you enjoy your 50th birthday.
Yep. Happy birthday. We love you.
Everybody.
Bye.
Stacey Lee and I were just talking about our favorite memory with you, and a lot of them come around to the point where, wow, man, Stacey was really sarcastic on that one, or just real honest. and sometimes making us feel a little uncomfortable. But what we love about that is that you cause us to laugh, and more importantly, you cause us to think and think that through. So we appreciate you, my friend.
Which leads to the second of what we love about Stacey Campbell. So we do love you, Stacey, that you make us laugh hysterically, and you make us think more deeply. But what we also love about you is that in that feeling of being uncomfortable, you help us to have a depth of friendship with you and with Anne and those around us that we wouldn't have if we didn't have you. So thank you, Stacey, for bringing that into our lives. We love you. Happy birthday, and here's to many, many more.
Yeah, welcome to the 50 Club. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay, you ready? We're going to do that message for Stacey.
Stacey.
Campbell, he's turning 50.
He's thrifty?
No, 50.
He's shifty?
No, he's turning 50.
He's nifty?
Yeah, Stacey's nifty, and we're going to wish him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Stacey.
Happy birthday, Stacey.
You're a good friend.
You are a good friend. Thanks for adding depth and levity to every conversation. And hopefully, when you get to be our age, a little bit older than you are now, your memory will be better and your hearing will be better, and you'll actually know who you're sitting with.
Who's that?
Happy birthday, friend.
Hey, Stacey. It's me. I'm at the airport doing this video in a hurry, so it is in no way comprehensive for how I feel about you. But just wanted to say I love you so much. Happy, happy, happy birthday. You are the person I trust the most with Henry, so I think that says a lot about what I think of you and how much I love and care for you. And yeah, you are just rock solid, and I love, love, love how you do family and how you parent. Yeah, it just reminds me a lot of how I grew up, which I think is pretty stellar. One of my best memories was one of our early conversations before you really knew me, and the gist of it was just that I really wanted God to say, this is the way, walk ye in it, do this, don't do that. And you said, maybe it's not so black and white, and maybe God's with you both ways, and maybe he's gonna get you where you need to go and help you be the person you want to be regardless of what you choose. And it was just helped me think of God's grace is just so vast that I could not make a mistake if I was seeking him and do something to do irreparable damage. And that was so liberating for a very, at the time, follow the rules, be holy, and that only means singularly one thing. So yeah, I don't think you'll ever know how liberating that conversation was to have somebody who loves the Lord with all their heart to say, hey, sometimes it's not just a straight black and white, and sometimes the Holy Spirit's just going to be with you and get you where you need to go regardless, and you can trust him. So yeah, that was really life-changing, and we didn't even really know each other at the time. So anyway, happy, happy, happy birthday. My flight's about to leave, so I gotta go. Also, I had planned to look cuter for my video, but I've been traveling a lot. So anyway, I love you. I'm glad you were born, and more specifically, I'm glad God put you in my life.
Hi, Stace. Happy birthday. We love you so much. We know way too much about you.
Who are you talking to?
Stacey Campbell is 50.
50?
Yes.
What are you wearing?
I know what tattoo. I know the things. May or may not be a lightning bolt.
I had a great idea for the tattoo.
Yeah, we almost drew one.
Give me that.
In homage on David's nipple, but I didn't want you to have a whole video of just his nipple.
So you're spoiling it like it's your idea.
Okay, happy birthday. I love you, and it continues.
Yeah, you could have had a couple minutes of my nipple with taking care of Stacey and a lightning bolt, but apparently that idea didn't go so well over for your 50th birthday. I wanted to do that, so hey, here's to you.
Hi, Stacey. I'm Sherry. I'm I'm their aunt. Happy 50th. It's all down here from here now, buddy. And no nipples here. All right? Enjoy.
Happy birthday, Stacey. You're the best. Love you and Ann 100 times.
Happy birthday, and Miss Campbell.
Mr.
Mister. Happy birthday, Stacey. You're the best.
Hi, it's your birthday. Hey, Stacey.
Hey, Stacey.
You basically married us, so this wouldn't be
Well,
possible without you. I'm pretty
you
sure
did marry us.
you
You
gave
did marry
us.
us, so.
You gave us permission to make this happen. So thanks.
Let us roll around in your head.
Well, if that's not a tribute. Happy birthday, Stace.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.